Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, I can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them.
They were real tight. One time, me, him, Ashton Kutcher went to a Nets game, and we met Jay-Z there. You know what I'm saying? So they were close. They was.
Window and saw what he thought was spilled wine on the floor. We believe now the evidence will show that was.
Did Ashton Kutcher just get arrested as a co-conspirator in the ongoing Diddy investigation? If you haven't heard, the internet is buzzing with rumors, and some serious questions are being raised about Ashton's sudden disappearance from the spotlight. It all started when Diddy's case exploded, and now people are starting to believe that Ashton might be linked to it in more ways than we know. No interviews, no red carpet appearances, not even a single paparazzi shot. It's like he's been erased from the public eye. And let's be real, why has he been missing in action for so long? Was he arrested, or is he hiding behind Hollywood's tightly controlled image? Stick around, because what we're about to uncover might just shock you. Let's get into it. Ever since the Diddy scandal broke, Ashton's absence has been, well, noticeable. It's not like him. This is a guy who has been a staple of Hollywood for years, always in the spotlight, always on the go. But now, nothing. Zero. No appearances on talk shows, no Instagram posts, not even a random paparazzi shot at a cafe. His entire online presence has gone silent, and fans are starting to get suspicious. Some even believe he's already in custody. After all, we've seen this kind of behavior before from celebrities tied to big scandals. They disappear, then reappear later, only to have their careers washed clean. But this time feels different, doesn't it? This time, Ashton seems to have vanished into thin air. As we dig deeper, we'll find out that this isn't just about a missing celebrity. There's a darker, much deeper story behind this. You see, Ashton's past is filled with skeletons that no one ever really talks about. But now, as new rumors leak and old stories resurface, the public's curiosity is at an all-time high. Why is Ashton so silent now? And why does it seem like he's hiding something? Now, let's rewind a bit and take a look at Ashton's past, before the fame, before the tech investments, and way before his charm on that 70s show. Ashton wasn't always the squeaky clean Hollywood heartthrob people thought he was. In fact, he has a pretty shady past, one that might make you question everything you thought you knew about him. Back in high school, Ashton was arrested for breaking into his school, not to play a prank, but to steal money and cheat on a test. Can you believe that? A felony conviction, just like that. This wasn't some petty mistake. This was a serious crime. And the consequences? They were huge. His college scholarships? Gone. His clean record? Destroyed. His right to vote? Stripped away. But here's where things get interesting. After Ashton became a star, something incredible happened. He got his record expunged. Yep, with a little bit of cash and a whole lot of fame, he erased his criminal history. His felony was wiped off the record, and he got his voting rights back. Funny how that works when you've got the kind of money and influence Ashton had. It's a bit of a glaring flaw in the system, don't you think? Now, let's talk about the Ashley Ellerin situation. This is one of the most controversial moments in Ashton's life. Ashley Ellerin was a young fashion student and Ashton's then-girlfriend. On the night of her tragic death, Ashton was supposed to meet her at her house. But when he arrived, he saw what he later described as spilled wine on the floor. So, he left. Just like that. He didn't bother checking to see if she was okay. He didn't even attempt to help. The next morning, Ashley was found dead in that very same house, and the spilled wine was later revealed to be blood. Now, doesn't that sound suspicious? How does someone look at red stains on the floor and just assume it's wine? Who does that? Ashton's story raised a lot of eyebrows back then, and it continues to do so. Many believe that his version of events doesn't add up, and it's hard not to question his involvement in what happened that night. Some even speculate that Ashton might have known more than he's ever let on. But what if he really did see something more, and he's been hiding the truth ever since? Ashton's connection to tragedy doesn't end with Ashley. There's also the case of Britney Murphy. If you remember, Britney Murphy's death in 2009 was sudden and shocking. She was only 32. The official cause was pneumonia and anemia, but the whole situation raised red flags. A few months after Britney passed, her husband, Simon Monjack, died under the exact same circumstances. Same age, same cause. Pneumonia and anemia. That's a little too coincidental, don't you think? And it gets even stranger. Ashton was reportedly close to Britney, and some fans believe there might be a deeper connection between his circles and these untimely deaths. After all, both of them were tied to Diddy and the Hollywood scene. Could there be a bigger conspiracy at play here? Then, of course, there's Kim Porter. Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of 3 of his children passed away in 2018. Like Britney and Simon, her death was attributed to pneumonia. But again, is it just a coincidence that these high-profile figures all passed away under mysterious circumstances, all linked to the same social circle? These deaths certainly have people talking, and they're starting to wonder if there's more to the story than what we've been told. Now let's take a deeper look at Ashton's connection to Diddy and his infamous Hollywood Rat Pack. This wasn't just a group of guys out partying. This was an inner circle of powerful people, operating behind closed doors, pulling strings in Hollywood. And Ashton was at the center of it all. Not just a guest at the parties, he was a key player. And it wasn't just about celebrity status or business deals. These men were involved in some seriously shady activities, including some very questionable business moves. Ashton was even reportedly involved in helping Diddy with his business dealings with WeWork's CEO, Adam Neumann, a man who scammed billions from investors and caused major financial chaos. Ashton, however, quietly benefited from this partnership, along with Diddy. It's a story that screams conspiracy, and when you start to connect the dots, it's hard to ignore the bigger picture. As things start to unravel with Diddy's legal troubles, Ashton and Mila Kunis have been doing everything they can to clean up their image. Suddenly, they've both gone into hiding. No more family posts, no more public statements, and no more pictures of them smiling at Hollywood events. Sources close to them say Mila has had enough. Allegedly, she filed for divorce, and the reason might just have to do with everything that's come to light about Ashton's past. Imagine being married to someone who's connected to all these scandals. How long can you stand by their side before it all catches up to you? And don't forget about the ties to Scientology. Ashton and Mila have been rumored to have close connections with the church, which has a long history of media manipulation and silencing critics. Could Scientology be behind some of the media silence? Could they have helped Ashton and Mila scrub their public image, erasing anything that could potentially harm their careers? With their sudden disappearance from public life, it's hard not to wonder. Ashton's nonprofit, Thorn, was founded to combat online child exploitation. On paper, it looks heroic, truly, but behind the scenes, something doesn't feel right. Ashton suddenly resigned from his position as chairman, and the timing couldn't be more suspicious. Some insiders believe he saw the writing on the wall. As more information about his shady past started to surface, he knew it was only a matter of time before Thorn came under scrutiny as well. Documents related to the organization have been redacted, and even Freedom of Information Act requests have been filed to uncover more. What are they hiding? And why did Ashton suddenly step down when the heat was turned up? And here's where it gets even darker. Rumors about Ashton's relationships with younger women. Allegedly, he was involved with Lindsay Lohan when she was just 16. And that's not all. There's a disturbing pattern of Ashton being connected to other young women, including Wilmer Valderrama, who has his own controversial history. These men have been rumored to have a specific preference, and it's chilling when you see the common thread between their relationships with younger girls. But it doesn't end with Ashton. The circle of men he was part of, including Wilmer and Danny Masterson, is full of red flags. And Ashton wasn't just an innocent bystander. He was right in the middle of it. So what do you think? Is Ashton really part of the dark side of Hollywood? Is he connected to Diddy's ongoing case, or is he just trying to cover his tracks? And what about Mila Kunis? Did she really file for divorce? Drop your thoughts, theories, and any receipts you might have in the comments below. Let's talk about it. While you're at it, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss out on the shocking truths about Hollywood's biggest scandals. The truth is out there. Let's uncover it together.